I mean, you guys are so cute. I love it. So welcome to another edition of Best Women's Boxing Show, period. Easily one of our favorite people on the show, Shushu Carrington. Before we talk about the other things, let's talk about your last fight.
Yes.
You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Fantastic fight, fantastic ending. Crowd was behind you. Once you had a chance to soak it all in, how did that feel for you?
Man, it was amazing. You know, honestly, it's still something. I don't even know if it's fully soaked in yet because it was such a big event that I honestly didn't even anticipate of, like, being a part of when I first got asked to be a part of it. Like, it was something that I couldn't believe. It was written. Me being from Brownsville, Tyson being from Brownsville, me idolizing him ever since I was a little kid, and just always just wanting to be around him, but never even getting a chance to do so. And then, boom, he calls my team, like, to be a part of the whole event just because I did the whole "I'm the best ever." There's never anyone like me. Like, yo, that was like that part is what did it, and I'm just so happy to be able to say I fought on the same card as Mike Tyson.
Master Manifester, I feel like you said something like that to us between that and talking about maybe film. We'll talk a little bit about that too. Are you the Master Manifester at this point?
At this point, yeah, I believe so.
So we are here we'll talk a little bit about this fight. Well, let's talk about Torres. Torres trying to put you on Front Street about your commentating. What's up with that?
Listen, man, he's just competitive at heart. He's done commentating before. This is my first time doing commentary on the world feed for Top Rank. And, you know, this is going to be something really fun. But, you know, I'm going to definitely do better than Richard because he doesn't know what's coming after him.
Yeah, you guys can still see us. Yeah, we brown. We need all the light possible. We good, but we good.
You know.
So, you know, I thought about you just now. I just saw Stitch Duran coming over there, sitting over there, and I've seen Michael B. Jordan posting more, which means he's not filming, which maybe there's a Creed movie coming or something like that. Do you know anything about that?
I know nothing about it, but I did see Michael B. Jordan at the LA premiere for Clarissa Shields' The Fire Inside with Ryan Destiny starring her. So, you know, I feel like right now he's just on a world tour. He's just doing his thing or whatever. I don't think he's working right now, but that's the latest from Michael B. Jordan that I know of.
So we are closing in on the end of 2024. You just fought. Last fight before that was a great outing too. So you're not fighting anymore before the end of the year?
No, not at all. I definitely did a back-to-back for in September and ran right back in November. I'm letting my body rest, and I'm going to hit 2025 really fast and hard. I think we're shooting for the first quarter of next year to be able to have a fight. And I definitely high chances for me to fight for a world title, whether it's WBO, WBC, WBA. I'm top 2 in all 3 of those organizations, so it's up in the air right now.
So what do you think is the public perception now of who Shushu Carrington is? What are you getting back from as you perform and evolve? You just got to be seen on this huge event. So what is the public relationship with for you now?
Well, you know, before I fought my last fight, you know, I was getting a lot of people like, oh, he's not ready for this, he's not ready for that. But, you know, but I genuinely feel like it was just people like just used to seeing me being dominant for so long, and then once I have a little mishap, you know, you're gonna have your naysayers. But once I shut the doubters up with my last fight, now it's, oh man, like he can show how he can bounce back from adversity. Like, this is championship attitude, and he's shown more of his arsenal with his jab and different things of that nature. So I'm getting a lot more positive people, and there's been a lot of naysayers that's been really quiet since.
I want to give you the mic because, you know, we've done the Talk Your Shit on our show. So for the naysayers who don't understand that styles, in fact, make fights, explain to the people who are just tuning in about styles making fights.
Well, listen, you got to understand that, you know, styles definitely 100% makes the fights, because it's like you never know, like, what a fighter might bring to the table one night, and then they might fight you a different way, and just like you can be very dominant with your style that you bring to the table, but it's just going to be that one guy that's going to make certain things difficult. Even if other people can beat that same guy easier than you, it's just something about that style that it might not go well with you. But then as a fighter, you got to know how to be able to adjust and just be able to fight hard enough just to get the victory. Sometimes it might be dirty, it might be, you know, ugly, it might be boring. You got to do what you got to do to get the victory, and that's what I did when I had my experience.
That's right. And for you lay people who don't fight, that's why your macaroni and cheese doesn't taste like Big Mama's macaroni and cheese. It's the same thing, and even use the same ingredients.
That is right.
And so, lastly, there's some exciting fights on this card. Which of the fights are you most looking forward to on Saturday?
Definitely Richard Torres. You know, he was a stablemate of mine. DJ Zamora also a stablemate of mine. But the one I'm super focused on and really honed in on is obviously the co-main event, Ramirez and Rafael Espinoza. Espinoza has the title. You know, Robesi, he was the former champion. He's trying to get his title back. The winner of that, I expect to fight in 2025. So I'm really honed in onto that fight and just super excited to see what they have to offer.
Absolutely. Well, we are always excited to continue the journey with you. You know, you got a lot of love at the Best Women's Boxing Show, period. So we are excited to see what you do. So any last words for the people, sir?
Man, listen, all you guys got to do is just follow me on my Instagram, Bruce_Carrington. My Twitter is B_Carrington1. And always tune into the Shoo Shoo Show, baby, because it is must-see TV.
All right, Brownsville, stand up. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Always great to see you. Appreciate you, fam.
Yes.
This is Jeandra, Best Women's Boxing Show, period.